along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
With the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
60 boxes, 60 boxes, go!
He'll look to throw. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cleveland.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width. Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the handoff, Judkins. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. That's the safety tell, and Noah Funk on the tackle. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on first down. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Broncos. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team wants possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Okay,
3rd and inches.
check smash, check smash. Let's go now.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot, but that's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he can push his way forward and pick up the first down.
He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Browns first down.
37-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
22-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Touchdown Browns. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First down throw for Nix. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Bombers.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll take this forward for about 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call it green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Back to throw is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Ready. Chill. Captain. Away.
Throwing is Nix. Downfield for Njoku. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 3rd and 10. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurt! Right there, go!
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go!
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here's Nix to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Back to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Hayden Rayford. Touchdown, Cleveland. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns move out to a 24-10 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. He connects with Mims. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Denver.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
a gain of 16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First down at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
4 yards. Complete to Wandale Robinson. 10 yards on the
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw again. Out to his right. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Mevis good on the extra point. Broncos back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Ooh! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Come on. Hey, come on, lady.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. That's hot. Outside. It's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
On the ground. Judkins. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. To the air now on first and 10. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he's into a slot to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
A ball deep for the end zone. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Try again. It's second and 10.
Go!
On the give, it's Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Warrior 70. Get it.
They'll look to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
Mims set in motion here. A first down throw for Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, it's Nix. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hey, Armors, away, away, away! Away, away, away!
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down, Denver.
Hey! Captain, 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 captain!
They'll send Flowers in motion. Nix now on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
We're on the 35-yard line.
Go, Reed, go! Hey, Cardinal!
Judkins now on first and 10. Tossed to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Press all 80!
He'll drop to throw. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Running left is Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. But he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Again, it's Judkins. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Browns. Moody now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Nix to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koromoa. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. Now Nix going to look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Project SMH. Hurt! Let's go! Let's go!
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He's inside the 40. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the
Hold it, set,
31-yard
set,
line.
hurt, hurt. Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Okay, ready?
From the 24 now,
Bronco.
here's second and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
On the jump. 79 Broncos. Let's go now. 60 Vikings.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's third and 2.
Hey, check that. Street. Tag. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready? Viking 18. Hut.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Second and inches.
Get it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
41. Broncos 20.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw is Nix. Forced out wide, going up top and looking for Flowers.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's caught downfield by Robinson. play on 4th and 2. And even 30 yards. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the... Connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Browns. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. The 34-yard line.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
3rd down and 9. action now. It's Knicks. Downfield for Njoku. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Knicks gonna throw for it. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Back to throw is Knicks. Rolling right, taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready,
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to sneak. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It almost feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that 1st down, try to extend it. But here, it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the 1st down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the 3rd part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
Ready.
Knicks out of... Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it. 18, Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Doghounds